All right, guys, so I got a quick little message for you. Hello! So check it out. This morning before I went to church, I remember looking at myself in the mirror and being like, what? And then I just remember like, and I just kind of laughed. And I was like, wow, I have come so far. I remember when there was a time that I used to live in Texas. And I look, guys, I grew up in private school. I went to chapel, this and that. And I remember there was a time, like right after my mom had passed away, and I needed church more than everything. I just needed that feeling, that peace, that the presence of God was there. Like just walking in, that feeling that you get when you're like, I needed that so bad. And I remember asking a friend if I could go to church with them. And I remember them saying something like, I don't remember, this is so long ago, guys, but I remember them being like, well, you better not wear that. And I was like, and it just, at that, like, I was like, I couldn't do that. I was like, oh my gosh. And so I didn't go to church. And you guys, I would always have my relationship with God, but it kept me from church. Like, I stopped going to church for a while. Like, I know, right? Because I didn't feel like I would show up right. Like, I didn't feel like I was good enough. I know, right? And then I moved to Vegas, and check this out. So my hairdresser, I love her so much, Lisa Brooks. Ooh, I love you, girl. I'm gonna tag her in this so she sees it. Oh my gosh, I loved her so much, and I still do love her. Hello. She reminded me so much of my mom. Just beautiful. She had this shop. She's just artistic. She just everything so talented. Oh my goodness. So, anyways, she was saying, just go to church with me, Brooke. Go to church with me. And I'm like, no. I would never know what to wear. And then I remember one time being at her house, and I was like, I can't go to church. I don't have workout clothes. And she goes, okay. So she changed out of her clothes, because she always looks so fabulous. She changed out of her clothes into her workout clothes, and she goes, let's go. And I'm like, what? Like this? And she's like, yeah, let's go. So we went to church. And that was Central Church in Henderson. Hello. We went there, and they're like, it's okay not to be okay. Come as you are. I'm telling you guys, and from that day on, I went every Sunday. I was there every Sunday. I would go in my workout clothes. I would sit in the back, and I would just absorb that message. And then I got to the point where I was like, ooh, I'm going to go, and I'm going to pray. God, not set up right up front. And then I went through like first step and second step, and I got more connected with God. And then I was like, you know what? It's time. I want to wash away the old and bring on the new. And that was in 2015 when I got rebaptized. And I was like, woo! I'm ready, God. Let's go. And you know what? I didn't even know, because God was just speaking to me. He was just preparing me. Because 3 years later, that was when I was diagnosed with the same breast cancer that took my mom's life. Hello, but it wasn't going to take mine. And it's gone and never coming back. I'm telling you, just like I said this morning in Isaiah, it says, you will go through the fire, but you won't be burned, because I'm right there with you. And that's exactly what I did. I went through that fire without the smell of smoke, because you know what? God was with me the whole way, carrying me. Woo! Listen, I'm telling you guys, I'm about to get riled up. But this morning, I was just looking at myself, and I was like, and I was like, you know what? Well, I kind of had to do something different, because, I just put my shirt on, and I put it on backwards. But I like it this way, so it's more sparkly. Ooh, hello. But this morning, I just said to myself, I was like, wow, there was a time that I'd be like, oh, no, I'm not going, because I don't want people to look at me or be like, oh, what is she wearing? Now I don't, because I love me, because I love God, and God doesn't make mistakes. So anybody out there, if you're not feeling like you're worthy or you're good enough, or like you're not showing up right, listen, you are. You're beautiful and you're wonderfully made. I'm telling you, it says in the Bible, God doesn't make mistakes. So whatever you do, seriously, just be you. There's so much power in just being you. And when you shine so bright, woo, people want that shine. They want that shine. So you know what? You just have to keep going. Keep going. Even in church today, it's talking about distractions. When you have such a big purpose, there are going to be distractions popping up every which way. Like, distractions were trying to keep me from church, telling me I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't sparkly enough. That was a distraction. But you know what? Oh, no. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Listen, in its right timing, in God's set timing. Ooh, it was just wait. Listen. What God has got for you is so much bigger than you can even imagine. I'm telling you, I'm just so excited. I get so riled up. You guys, there's so much power in just being who God made you to be. If you want to wear sparkles 24/7, then you sparkle through and through every day and just be you. If you want to tattoo yourself all up, you want to pierce your whatever you want to do, listen, if you're loving others and serving others with your gift, I'm telling you, that's when supernatural blessings start to happen, supernatural increase, supernatural energy, supernatural healing. Come on, we serve a supernatural God and a God of suddenly. So you keep speaking it, and I promise it's going to happen, because God is a God of miracles. I'm serious. I'm so serious. Hello. He is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So let's be like Jesus. Let's not switch up what we're doing. Be the same. Be who you're going to be. If you're going to say this, then do it. Walk the walk. Don't just talk the talk. Listen, I went home. Okay, that's a whole different story. But I had this one employer that told me, Brooke, you have to wear a different hat for everything that you do. And I'm like, no, I don't want to wear a different hat. He was meaning that, like, not physically hats and stuff like that, but he was meaning, like, when you're here, act this way. When you're there, act that way. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. I want to be me wherever I go. I don't want to be different. I was like, I like me. I really, really do. I love me. And there was a time in my life that there was 5 years and I wasn't me. Like, I was gone. Like, I wasn't me. And I started to miss me. When you go through things and it kind of gets dark for a minute, sometimes you lose yourself. But don't you worry. You've got the fear of the Lord on you, so he's always going to make sure that you get back on the right path. He really will. So listen, you guys, whatever you do, go out and just be you, because I love you, and just show up as you are. He says, come as you are, because I am with you. It says in Isaiah, he says, whenever you go through the fire, you will not be burned, because I'm right there with you. Woo! I'm your shield, I'm your protection. Oh my gosh, God! I get so excited. Okay, I got to calm down and get a little drink. But I love you, and I wanted to put that out there. So I thought, you know what? I wish I would have seen this message years ago when I was in Texas and I was feeling so sad. Like, I remember I was so sad. My mama just passed away. I needed a church more than anything. Like, I'd been going to school, private school, been in chapel and this and that, and then all of a sudden it's like, ugh! It's like, no, you better not wear that. You better not show up to church like that. And I'm like, it's like telling me not to show up, like, that just stung. And I'd say, you know what? If I'd have seen someone saying this message to me, I'd have been like, hello, you know what? I'm going to sparkle it up and go anyways, because God loves me. And if God is for me, who dare be against me? So you know what? This message is out there. This message is being given to anybody out there that feels like they're not enough and they're not showing up right. Listen, you are. You are showing up right, because you're you. And God made you to be you. Ooh. And shine, shine, shine. Shine, baby, shine. Okay, I love you guys. It's so cute that we're in this way. This is really like a hood. Hello.